In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I create this beautiful woodland junk journal paper pack, which is selling daily on Etsy. Let's watch. So I recently started selling junk journal papers on Etsy, and they're very easy to create in Midjourney. Let's watch. So to sell these pages, you want to create full bundles. And to create these bundles very fast, I actually created this custom GPT in chat called Juniper. It basically generates dozens of prompts to create a beautiful cohesive pack. And you could copy those prompts into Midjourney. If you select on one of the prompts right here, it lists the most popular junk journal themes. You could always add your own theme, but because we want to create those woodland story pages, I'm going to select 3. So I'm going to enter 3 in the chat box. And then Juniper is going to give me a list of 6 different color palettes to choose from. You could always copy and paste each of these hex codes directly into Canva to test them out, but I like to use the little emojis to reference them. So I'm going to choose number 5, Mushroom Grove. Then she's going to ask, do we want to create a vertical portrait or do we want to create a horizontal spread? So a vertical portrait is a single page, almost like an 8.5 by 11 page. And a horizontal spread is more like an 11 by 8.5. So I'm going to choose number 1 because I want to create a vertical portrait. So Juniper is going to give me a theme overview, a set name, an overview, a locked color palette, and also examples of how someone can use these pages. Then she's going to ask, do we want to create 5 different prompts to test in an AI generator and then make changes from there? Or do we want to generate all 50 prompts? I usually like to create 5 prompts and copy and paste them directly into Midjourney to test them out. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm in Midjourney and I'm just going to add my prompt, and under the settings, I'm going to make sure it's under portrait and the version is 7 standard and raw is selected. In terms of stylization, I like to set it around 350. So I'm going to go ahead and just start pasting all of my prompts. So Midjourney does give you 4 separate options to choose from for each prompt. So I like the direction this is going. You can make any additional changes. So this is a great time to add any inputs and make any changes. So I'm just going to have her generate all the prompts so we could add them to Midjourney. Now that most of these pages are created in Midjourney, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at each. So the prompts in Juniper typically leave this faded handwritten junk journal style. It's small enough where you can't really read it, but it looks very vintage and faded. The majority of them have that look, which I think works really well with these pages. We also have a nice little variety of different woodland animals. Something like this would make a really great notebook page, and I'll show you how to do that. So if you're really happy with a particular design, you could go down to the bottom right after selecting it and then click Subtle under Upscale. So I'm just going to go through and upscale the designs that I really like. If you're interested in creating and selling these junk journal pages, I walk through the entire process in the Junk Journal Paper Studio, including how to upscale your paper pages. And you do get this mock-up template kit in Canva with the Junk Journal Paper Studio. So I'm just going to upload all of my images right into Canva. Then just click and drag each of the papers directly into these pre-made frame templates. So we could change this to woodland animals. And I typically like to update the little color of this text right here. I also like including a mock-up image like this so customers can envision how their junk journal papers would look in an actual book. So we have our main intro image, our open journal, and then here is how you could start showcasing more of the pages. Sometimes I will also include an ephemera page pack. These are just Canva frames that I created. The link is in the description if you want to grab this pack as well. So it's basically a bunch of Canva frames where you could click and drag the images into these frames that are in the shape of these beautiful ephemera pieces. You could easily add this to your set, and you could even create these adorable little notebook pages to add to your set. So I'm going to add this to my mock-up listing images because I want this to be in the set also. So in less than a half an hour, I was able to create an entire set of these digital papers, mock-up listings, and these beautiful ephemera designs. Make sure you click on the link below and grab this bundle. And if you want to see more junk journal paper tutorials, make sure to comment below.